I joined the Army in 1974, I left the Army in 1996. I came out as a warrant officer from a Corps of Royal Engineers.
I joined in the 1985 in the British Army from the western part of Nepal, and I've done my regular training in Hong Kong 1 year. After completion of my regular training in Hong Kong, I posted out to the Queen's Kirk Engineers.
I joined the Army when I was about 1975. Was in there for about 5 years.
I was in the 1st Battalion Welsh Guards. I served for 12 years. I got invalided out in 1989.
Yeah, here at RBLI Social Enterprise we do a vast range of things. We do everything from very basic tasks such as screw packing through the technical design and ISO leveled construction. By doing that, that allows us to offer to our beneficiaries from the armed forces work that matches their needs.
Towards the end of my military career, I was actually what they call a regimental quartermaster sergeant, which is dealing with all the logistics from ammunition to food, blankets and everything. It's something that I was able to bring forward to the RBLI in the role that I'm doing at present, which is that I actually control all the logistics to do with the sawmills, the pallets, the materials coming in and the materials going out.
As a resource and work sector commander, the job over here I'm doing it there is quite related as well in the Army, because I'm holding quite a lot of tradesmen, bricklayer, carpenter, painter. It's quite a lot of trades, engineering trades over there. I have to manage all of them for the project.
I'm a team leader, come supervisor in fulfilment, which is we've got very vulnerable people there, partially blind, deaf, some mental issues, and it's a very rewarding job, and if I can get a smile out of them, I know I've done my job.
Social enterprise means that we invest all of our profits back into what we do. So any profit that we make on our goods and services, which is how we fund ourselves, goes straight back into the organisation, whereby we can employ more disabled ex-forces guys.
Since joining the RBLI, I found that some ex-forces personnel who struggle to find work outside have been able to find gainful employment within the RBLI, which has been a real eye-opener.
Got the job, 3 years in that, when I lost my arm in a traffic accident coming home from work, basically. I didn't actually lose my arm in the accident, but it was all nerve damage. I had several doctors tell me it was never going to move, and it was like dead weight. So the option was either keep it or have it amputated. So I decided to have it amputated.
I got invalided out in '89 with an injury. I went back to Shropshire, tried to do a bit of work there, but because of my legs, I couldn't do it.
And I've been given the opportunity to progress and be the new yard manager and help to bring in the new sawmill.
So we've invested in the sawmill to make sure our costs are down, but also at the same time we can employ 10 more people. So not only do we get our costs down, but we have the synergy that we can employ more ex-forces disabled guys.
It's really harder once you get out from retire from army to mingle with the civilians environment.
Yeah, I think what we do is important because basically the guys that we employ are unlikely to find employment elsewhere. Especially
in the Gurkhas, they don't know what facility you will get, what entitlement you will have it. The Gurkha doesn't have any clue, but if they come down here getting some advice from British Legion, then the British Legion will give a more specific advice.
I found it's been really easy to integrate with the other personnel within the RBLI, and would recommend it to anybody who was leaving the armed forces or is struggling to find work to contact the RBLI, and hopefully in some way, shape or form we'll be able to help you.
They've done a hell of a lot for me, because I don't know, I won't say who else would give me the chance, I know I can do things, but people look at you and say, no, you can't do that. You know.
The work that the Royal British Legion Industries does for ex-servicemen and disabled people is, if it wasn't for those, I wouldn't be here today. You know, that they've done, I'm just a tip of the iceberg kind of thing, really. I was there at the right time and they put my life back in order. You know, they've really helped me out. And if it wasn't for the Royal British Legion Industries, we wouldn't be here today.